Shocker of a story coming out from Hathras as well. Let's now switch focus and take this across to our guest. Joining us at the moment is Dr. Jayanti Datta, psychologist. But Dr. Vikram Singh, as a former Director General of UP, when you hear of such horrific crimes, I mean, any parent seeing this report right now would be shuddering, because this is not what they send their children to school for. The last thing you expect is that the protector, the directors or the management of the school, their relatives, etc., would turn into this kind of predators. A ritual sacrifice, something that one can only imagine is associated with medieval practices, in this day and age still being conducted here in India.
You're so very right. A very grisly and a grotesque piece of human monstrosity, and what could be worse than this? And what is even more shocking is that he is a serial offender. The second point of being very, very concerned is that he was able to brainwash the other four willing accessories also, who were willing participants into this horrific crime. Therefore, the police have a job at hand. These things cannot and should never go unnoticed, that you have Frankensteins, you have snakes in the grass, and it is the job of the police and society community policing experiments to identify such monsters and take them to task. Now I feel what needs to be done, that the school should be closed down once and for all. Its recognition should be withdrawn immediately. And then they should not only be charged under 103 of the BNS, but also under the National Security Act, if not under the other Gangster Act, etc. But yes, there should be consequences for such monsters, that they should be given deterrent punishment. Nothing like this happened. How can these things go unnoticed? That is what shocks me even more. Such things can never go unnoticed. That he was a serial offender should be known to the neighbors, should be known to the class 4. And if it is known to several people, it should have gone to the police leadership also. And that is where I find a horrible fault line. This is the time for proactive policing, and happening as it is in Hathras, almost in the NCR. What could be worse than that? It is so strategically located. It has so very well good connectivity, people from very good families, and also those who in fact have the paying capacity, allowed their children to go into the boarding houses and paid heavily through their nose to have the children study in the school. For what?
Absolutely.
Being sacrificial goats for black magic. Well,
absolutely.
Nothing could shock and surprise us any longer, more than this.